How you doing? I know what you're saying. Where's the black guy? I don't know. I'm not a Muslim. I don't know what they do. Obama's a Muslim. You with me? The black guy? Anyway, okay. So I'm just here to promote my book. Who likes to read out there? Anybody? Round of applause. Where's the nerds at? Where you at, bookworms? Yeah, I wrote a book, and no, it's not a pop-up book or a coloring book. It's a word-infested manuscript. And you know little things about George. One, I'm not perfect. I got 2 DWIs in 1 month when I was 19 years old. Hell, I dropped acid my junior year in college and thought I was a werewolf for 4 days. You know, I don't think that's in the book. That's probably the Patron talking. But no, and when I picked the title, that was the hardest part about it. I said, what defines me? What it's like to be God? But that got turned down. Do you guys like God? Do you believe in God? Neither do I. Right on. Okay. So, and then I thought, how about it ain't easy being cheesy? I always loved that. But apparently, copyright infringement and getting sued by the cat company, couldn't have that one. So then I went with decision points. Decision points. Say it. Decision. Well, fucking point when you do it. Decision points. You guys don't want to get involved, do you? It's all right. It's okay. So I'm gonna get out of here. I didn't even come up here to do comedy. We're looking for John McCain's house. He's having his annual "I'm rich and you're not" Christmas party. So I'm gonna get over there, but hey, go get my book. God bless America. Okay, so what's going on? Can you believe it's almost Christmas? Holy shit, I know. It's like the fair was here last week. Anybody go to the fair? Yeah, awesome. Nobody's ever. Thank you. Wouldn't it be cool? We went during the day, and we usually go during the day. This year we went at night, and you know, it was gross. You guys ever been to the Walmart on 51st Ave at Indian School? That's the fair. It's gross. Walking around in the Midway, watching the price that they're giving out. I mean, it's a little outdated. I mean, why are they giving stuffed animals? Give them something they can use, like the girls, the morning after pill. They should give that out, yeah. Because there are a lot of kids. But I know what you're thinking. You know, you got to make them chewable. That's fine. Maybe grape and cherry flavored. If you got to put a Hello Kitty on them, you know, whatever you got to do. And then the guys, maybe a teardrop tattoo remover. That might come in handy. Make it easier to get a job. Because it's, you know. And, you know, the whole concept behind that is pretty fucked up if you think about it. I mean, okay, so I killed somebody. I want to put it on my face. I want to show it off. I'm proud of it. And then I want some irony in it. Because a tear. You know, what are you crying for? Anyway, okay. Man! Lo siento, amigos! Okay, so we'll move on from those jokes. I was working in Cleveland recently, and I got a chance to go to a Cavaliers game, and guess who I saw a couple rows ahead of me? Sheriff Joe Arpaio. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to talk to him, but I don't even know why he was there, but then I Googled it. I guess he's from Ohio, so that makes sense, right? And then when it comes to football, he's probably a pretty big Bengals fan because everybody knows Sheriff Joe hates the Browns, man. Oh, he hates them. I know I said I wasn't going to do jokes, but fuck it. So, any Catholics out here? Sorry. No? That's cool. I was raised Catholic, but I was never confirmed. The way our church did it, the priest gave us 2 options. We could either be jumped in or fucked in. The rings on his hand alone, I was like, you know, either way. You know, it's crazy to me, like, music nowadays, like, the easier music is to get a hold of, the shittier music is becoming, you know what I mean? Like, just the lyrics, like Kesha, for instance, she has a song, TikTok. And she says, the boys try to copy our swagger, but we kick them to the curb unless they look like Mick Jagger. What? Nobody wants somebody that looks like Mick Jagger. Have you seen him? I mean, now or 30 years ago. Either way. I mean, I think the only person I would request somebody that looks like him was when Peter Jackson casted him for the creature Gollum in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Yeah, it was excellent acting, but he looked like shit, is what I'm saying. But no, she didn't want somebody that looks like Mick Jagger. She just needed a word that would rhyme with swagger. That's it. What would she have done if the word was swigger? Trigger didn't work. Nope. So, anywho. And Justin Bieber's another one. A lot of people always so gay, whatever. I can honestly say I'll never be a fan of his. But I can also honestly say that before he reaches the age of 21, he's going to have been inside more females than intuition. And that's pretty cool. Hi. How many females have you been in, sir? You don't have to answer. I shouldn't even answer that. My bad. So, unless you wanted to answer it. Okay. It's like my first date I ever went on. She just stared at me. What the fuck is your problem? Just kidding. Okay, so anyways, what is it about Facebook that allows the stupidest shit to be important? Like just everyday things, like if I'm at my desk at work, somebody comes up, hey Michael, man, I swept out the garage yesterday. Oh man, it was hot. You know, I would probably wait for the rest of it. And it's summer, get the fuck out of here. But no. But not on Facebook. On Facebook, it's first you got 6 or 7 people saying they like this. We've all been guilty of doing that at least once. That's pretty hard to, neat, click. And then there's all the comments. You know, first there's the comedians. Oh man, I'm gonna hire you to come do my garage. Or then there's the helpful guys. Oh man, I know what you're saying. You gotta drink the water. Thank you. You know what Facebook is? Facebook is a dinner party with everybody that you know. And every now and then someone will stand up, ting in their champagne glass. I'd like to propose a toast to myself. I went to the gym today. Cheers. I don't like sweatpants. I don't own a pair. I'll never own a pair. You know why? Because I don't like to sweat. It's pretty simple. I mean, and it's not like that won't happen. It's in the name. I mean, they're basically saying, hey, if you wear us, you're going to be comfortable, but you're going to be hot. Not just a little hot, you're fucking sweat. No, thank you. I'll take it a step further. I don't want to wear an article of clothing that celebrates a bodily fluid, you know what I mean? Like, I know you girls probably wouldn't mind, but I wouldn't wear boxer bloodies. No, thank you. Once a month, okay. Yeah, you can't help it. I'm not talking shit. Maybe I am. I wouldn't wear a teary t-shirt. You know, I wouldn't wear an ejaculate jacket. Ooh, that does sound comfortable though, doesn't it? If I could find one in white, I would wear an ejaculate jacket. And then I'm back to sweating. Isn't it ironic? So, any Twilight fans out there? Cool. Yeah, me and my girlfriend, we rented the first 2, and we watched them both in one night. Like, we dyed the popcorn red. Well, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So, we watched them both, and there was like, the next day we waited in line to see the new one, and we were in line for like, I don't know, 5 hours. And yeah, talk about the camaraderie in line with a bunch of movie fanatics. And so anyway, we got all the way up to get our tickets, and right before we got them, I got my first period. Because I was, yeah, okay. So, dating's important, right? You gotta date around. I always tended to date older than myself. Not like, maple leaf rag old, but just old. And how's the expression go? The older the berry, the thicker the bush. Isn't that how it goes? Okay, so you guys like impressions? Yeah. I know this front row does, big time. All right. Let's get this motherfucker started. Okay, here's an impression of you. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, that was a good impression though. You guys like the movie Goodfellas? Yeah. Okay, good. And I'm gonna do a scene from Goodfellas, but instead of George Bush and Instead of Ray Liotta and Joe Pesci, I'm going to do George Bush and Johnny Carson, okay? Here we go. Scene from Goodfellas. Stay with me. So I got arrested, true story, and I'm at the police station, and the cop tells me, so what are you going to tell me? And I looked right at him, I said, go fuck your mother, that's what I'm going to tell you. So boom, he knocks me out, I come out of it, and he's standing in front of me again, and he says, so what are you going to tell me now, tough guy? And I says, what are you still doing here? I thought I told you to go fuck your mother. Oh, Johnny, that's funny. That's some funny shit. That's funny. Funny? Funny how? Is it the way that I talk? I'm sorry, what was the question? You said I'm funny. I'm asking how am I funny? Is it, no, wait a minute, Ed. Wait a minute. He knows what he said. What'd you say? It's the way you tell the story. It's your humoristics. Okay, well, let me ask you a question. Am I like a clown? Am I here just to amuse you? Is that what you're telling me? Am I just a clown to hear me amuse you? Oh, hell, I love clowns. Who doesn't love clowns? I can watch somebody juggle all day. Literally, yeah. You ever seen a sad clown? What's the deal with that? What's he sad for? He's a clown. Somebody tell him, don't be sad, you're a clown. You know, I always want to be either a clown or a magician. I love magicians. That mind freak magician, oh, it's genius. No, Johnny, you're funny, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't know. You should, how the fuck would I know? Tell me what's so goddamn funny about me. Tell me. Dad, can you help me out with this, please? Okay, that was the end of that one. Okay, so one more thing before I go. I know you're like, fuck! Hit the nail on the head on that one, didn't I? So I think if, I'm pretty sure that George Bush, if he had to be president at any point in time, it was best that he was then, you know. Could you see him maybe, because he's a little too cocky for his own good, maybe talking to, or having to beat Bill Clinton, you know, answering some pretty risque questions. Is, yeah, all right, so where's camera? Yeah, I did not have sexual expectations with that woman. Didn't happen. Or maybe, yeah, instead of JFK having to address the country. You know, don't go asking me what your country can and cannot do. We already done it. God bless America. And I think the hardest job he would have had if he had to go talk to the Sioux Indians back in the 1860s, you know, just come, and it wouldn't be a press conference, he'd just be telling his boys about it. Oh, hell yeah, I told him, check it out. I walked around and I said, hey, you big Jew Indian. What? Yeah, Sioux. What did I say? Jew? Whatever, man, Jew, Sioux, whatever. I said, hey, you big Sioux Indian. You ain't the boss of all the Tatankas, you know what I'm saying? If anybody's boss, it's Clifford Columbus, and he ain't here no more. You know, there's a saying in Latin, by Latins, it goes, Yomase Yomasama Makusa. What that means in American is move, bitch, get out the way.